You know, the next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And you know, and they bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
Diddy had a court hearing or a court appearance. And a lot of the headlines were, because, you know, there's no cameras in there, but the journalists that were in there said that when Diddy came out, that he was drastically showing weight loss and drastically looking a lot more gray and tired. I wanted to see if you had any thoughts on that, on his appearance, and if you had any thoughts on the court hearing itself.
Well, the weight loss, okay, yeah. You don't eat like you eat. He ain't drinking like he been drinking. I think it was popping bottles. You know, it's a lot of sugar. He definitely ain't eating like he is stressing. They don't sell Dark and Lovely in there, y'all. Niggas can't get that shit Dark and Lovely.
Diddy's time behind bars has taken a dramatic and shocking twist. According to recent reports, a prison doctor has allegedly revealed that Diddy may have contracted a life-threatening illness while incarcerated, leaving everyone stunned. Once known for his luxurious lifestyle, Diddy now faces harsh realities behind prison walls. The drastic change in his circumstances has many wondering what's really happening and how things reached this point. Rumors are swirling that Diddy has lost a significant amount of weight, not just due to poor prison food or skipped meals, but because he's allegedly battling a severe STD while in custody. For those unaware, Diddy has been behind bars for several months now, awaiting his trial scheduled for May 2025.
Now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner, and maybe being locked up in detention is starting to wear on him. He appeared grayer a little bit as well too, but again, he appeared just like how you would expect Diddy to appear for a hearing, to now he appeared just astonishingly thinner, which you can expect to be inside a federal detention center for a couple months now. A lot different from the luxury lifestyle that he was living before, but he appeared very noticeably thinner, and maybe being locked up in detention is starting to wear on him. He appeared grayer a little bit as well too, but again, he appeared just like how you would expect Diddy to appear for a hearing.
But this is where things take a shocking turn. Diddy's lifestyle has always been a topic of intrigue, with stories not just about women, but also alleged connections with male escorts and secretive activities. Now, it seems he may have brought that same energy to prison. Rumors are swirling that Diddy has a group of devoted male fans behind bars, some of whom are reportedly so loyal they even make his bed for him. But it doesn't stop there. Word has it that his interactions with these men go far beyond simple gestures of loyalty, hinting at much more intimate connections. The lack of proper access to protection in prison only adds another layer to the situation, which leads us to the real bombshell: allegations that Diddy may have contracted a life-threatening disease while incarcerated. Adding fuel to the fire, Jaguar Wright recently chimed in with her no-holds-barred style during an interview. She claimed that Diddy has allegedly been dealing with HIV, and even suggested she could name at least 20 other men in similar situations. While she stopped short of naming names, Jaguar hinted this scandal goes far beyond just Diddy, and promised to reveal more in her upcoming show. To recap, Diddy was arrested on September 16, 2024, facing serious charges, including assault by force, fraud, coercion, conspiracy, and transportation for illicit activities.
On Diddy Combs' investigation, new surveillance video shows Combs being taken into custody in a Manhattan hotel last week. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is at the scene of his arrest. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning to you, Robin. This is the hotel where Sean Combs was arrested a week ago. You can now see how that arrest went down. This morning, watch how federal agents took Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs. His lawyer said Combs had come to New York 2 weeks earlier with the intention of turning himself in. He did not expect the agents to be waiting at his hotel last Monday night.
Since that day, Jaguar has been relentless in her criticism of Diddy. In October, during an interview with Piers Morgan, she didn't hold back, labeling Diddy as one of the most dangerous individuals she's ever encountered.
How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
Jaguar didn't hold back, going as far as to label Diddy the devil. She claimed his entire career was carefully orchestrated by powerful industry figures to manipulate the culture and maintain control over the music industry. According to her, Diddy was essentially a pawn used for their benefit, portraying him as a sinister figure. Jaguar also revealed that she's been sounding the alarm about Diddy and Jay-Z for years, describing them both as monsters whose questionable actions were overlooked until now. But the drama doesn't stop there. Recent reports suggest that Diddy is refusing to leave his cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, adding another layer of mystery to this unfolding saga.
Diddy ringing in the new year with a jailhouse meltdown, at least according to some new reports. All this comes as the disgraced singer spends his first holiday season behind bars, and a judge rules one of his accusers can remain anonymous. By now you're well aware that 55-year-old Sean Combs, also known as P. Diddy, is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. He's facing federal charges of conspiracy by force and transportation to engage in prostitution.
Diddy's refusal to leave his cell is creating chaos in various legal proceedings, including the multiple assault lawsuits he's entangled in. Tony Busby's assistant revealed in a letter that Diddy's lack of cooperation is delaying everything, from serving legal papers to managing case schedules. The letter even mentioned an attempt to reschedule a conference because Diddy outright refuses to leave his cell to accept service. So why might he be doing this? Some speculate it could be linked to his alleged health issues. If the rumors about HIV are true, Diddy might be struggling with the physical effects of the disease and avoiding public appearances. It would make sense, right? But there's another theory: paranoia. Word has it that Diddy's paranoia is at an all-time high. Reportedly, he's so afraid of being poisoned that he's refusing to eat some of his meals, adding even more intrigue to this unfolding situation.
Advice I would tell him, maybe he should get on the Jewish diet. Because the kosher meals is way better than the food somebody else is making for you. At least they're going to come hot, they're going to come sealed, and you got to be the one to open them.
Honestly, when you consider the allegations swirling around Diddy, claims that he's pulled shady moves like poisoning people to trigger pneumonia-like symptoms, it's not hard to see why he'd be paranoid about someone turning the tables on him, and it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Former inmates have even weighed in on the matter. Larry Levine, who's seen the inside of prison walls himself, explained that Diddy's fear of being poisoned isn't entirely unreasonable. Adding to the drama, Diddy reportedly had the audacity to demand his own personal nutritionist while behind bars, further fueling the conversation around his behavior in jail.
Diddy's eating.
Well, I got an inside source there at MDC, and if they knew who it was, they'd really plot. When people go into custody, they have anxiety, they're depressed, a lot of things go through their mind, and one of the things they do is they stop eating. Look what happened to Jeff Epstein. I got people every day saying, you think they're going to Epstein him? And I go, well, I really don't know. Imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. And no one would really think anything of it. So that may be one of the reasons he's not eating. There's a possibility that he wants to go on a kosher diet. It's prepared a little bit differently. It's a religious stuff.
Diddy wanted someone to help him get back in shape after prison life started taking a toll, but the prison system wasn't having it. Now, things are getting even more intriguing. Diddy has been refusing to leave his cell, and people are starting to wonder if there's a bigger plan at play. Is he just hiding from the public eye because of the physical toll of his alleged health issues? Or is he using this as a tactic to avoid more lawsuits? Some folks think it's a a stall tactic to keep the legal system at bay. The internet had thoughts about this, as always. One person straight up said, "Don't let him die. I want to see him in court to face his dirty actions." Some people feel that it's only natural that Diddy's facing such struggles, especially after falling so far from grace. His legal problems are one thing, but knowing that powerful people are gunning for him must weigh heavily. Despite the danger, Diddy's still his old self in many ways. The drama at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center is giving off prime-time reality show vibes. Apparently, Diddy's upset because Luigi Mangone is stealing the spotlight. Mangone, who's been gaining attention from fellow inmates, is even being treated like a folk hero, something Diddy, used to being the center of attention, isn't handling well. Sources say Diddy's throwing tantrums over Mangone's newfound fame. A source close to the situation even said Diddy's ego is still bigger than life. However, Diddy's spokesperson denies the jealousy claims. Though Luigi's currently in solitary confinement and hasn't crossed paths with Diddy, he's earned a huge following due to his story. Inmates are drawn to his struggles with back pain and the injustices he faced in the healthcare system, a topic that resonates deeply in a prison known for inadequate healthcare. He's also gained attention for his bold actions, like taking down a CEO, which has sparked support from those critical of the healthcare industry. Luigi knows he's rising in popularity. Sources say he's been moved by the support, which has given him newfound confidence. People are even calling him a hero and showing admiration. Meanwhile, Diddy remains stuck in general population, reportedly feeling like his star power isn't enough to win over the inmates. For someone who's always been larger than life, this must be a humbling experience. Let's not forget that Brooklyn's MDC is no stranger to housing controversial figures. It's the same facility where Jeffrey Epstein died and where Sam Bankman-Fried is currently held. Diddy's facing fierce competition for attention, ongoing legal battles, and the harsh reality that prison doesn't care about your resume. So what's your take? Do you think Diddy's paranoia and behavior are linked to his alleged health struggles? Or is he just playing games to avoid facing the consequences? Could Jaguar rights claims be exposing the truth? Or is this just another wild rumor? Let us know your thoughts below.